Hello friends, welcome back. In today's session we will be discussing about usability testing, why it is required, what is the advantages that we have by doing this, and how to do this, right? Followed by some quick examples that we will see. And let's get started first. And in today's session we'll try to cover these three things. Let's understand what is usability testing, and by how to do this, and what are the checklists that we need. Then we'll see some live examples. Okay, so the usability testing means checking the application in the perspective of user friendliness, right? That means checking user friendliness of an application is called usability testing, like how friendly your website is for user to understand or to navigate, or whether your whether your website is providing all the necessary information to a user, or whether user is struggling to get the right information in the right pages, or whether user is easily understanding your content on the site. So to tell this, we have to do the usability testing. Otherwise you have a lot of contents, you have a lot of information on your website, right? But if you don't put it in the proper order, or if you don't allow your user to understand in a single glance or single click or single navigation, or the navigation, right? So it's of no use if you don't convey your message to your user. Then the whatever the content you have on your site, it's of no use, right? So that's why it's very necessary to perform a usability testing for any web-based application. So it will give you confidence that okay, your user is able to understand your site. That means the 70 to 80% of your job is done. Then your site will do the rest of the things. But you have the content, but your user is struggling to get the information from your website, means what is the use of having the contents, right? So that's why for any web-based application, from now on till today, whether we will be considering this as a part of testing or no, but from now on at least we should consider it's a main part of testing, because nowadays we all having the smartphone, and most of us immediately check the website on the phone itself. We will not go to the laptop or a computer to open the site. We will immediately open the website on our phone, and it should give the same look and feel how it's in the computer or the laptop, right? So we need to think in that direction also, because now most of the users will check the site on their phone. There are some cases, if your site is not good enough fitting the content on the mobile view, right, then you're losing your customer. That's the serious issue, right? So from now on at least the companies and the website designers or whoever it is, they should focus on they should give the importance to the usability testing as well before they deploy it in the production environment. Okay, and anyways, it's a non-functional testing. It's a not part of the functional testing where we do the validation, right? But here usability testing is a non-functional testing wherein we only check the user friendliness of the application. So that's why here we don't have the standard test cases to write, but we do have the checklist to follow. Okay, so let's discuss one by one what are those checklists, and try to understand each checklist, right? So if the website is given to you for a usability testing purpose, so immediately what the tester should do is prepare a checklist as per your client requirement. Okay, that is the main thing that we should follow. The checklist or basic checklist I am listing out here, it must have the checklist. Other than this, if you think you can put more checklist, you can do it. But these are all the some 5 to 6 checklist that I have given here. It's a very important checklist and must have checklist on the website usability testing side. Okay, first one is that every website will have the logo. Okay, so every navigation of your pages, your logo will be on your left side or right side or in the center or wherever it is, but you have the logo, right? So whenever, no matters where the landing page is, right? That means you have some 5 to 6 pages, main pages, you are on the sixth page and you're reading something, right? But there is a logo also, right? If you click on the logo, it will take you to the home page. That's the mandatory, no matter wherever your cursor is focusing. But when you click on the home, when you click on the logo of your site, right, then it should take you to the home page. That is the best practice to do. Okay, and second thing is that you need to keep the important feature on your left side or top for navigation purpose. What if you put all your content in below or right side, it will not catch your users. So to catch the users attention, right, then you need to keep the content on the left side or on the top of your web page. Okay, then all text should be given when you are using symbols. Otherwise it's very difficult for user to understand what is that symbol is all about, what that exactly doing when the user is click, right? So that's why you need to give a alt text for simple. So let me give this in a little more explanation here. Alt tag means, so now I'm using the PowerPoint, right? I'm prepared the slide using the PowerPoint. Alt tag means, if you see, I don't know this, these are buttons are there, so many buttons are there, right? I don't know what exactly these are going to do a function on this PowerPoint, right? So if I click mouse over here, it give me in the gray box saying that it's a align text left side, right? And this particular button will do a center, right? Then this will give right alignment, and this will give justify the text. So whatever we are seeing here on the gray box with some information, right, that is what alt tag. Suppose if your site website has some symbol, okay, then just don't put a symbol, you should give a alt tag for that symbol. Otherwise you lose the user attention, or user will be confused whether you should click or not, or you will think whether if I click here, what it will happen, where it will take me to on this site, right? So that kind of confusion should not be there on your site. So that means wherever you are using symbols, you need to give alt tag. That's a must, and it's a must have checklist for your site. Okay, and the fourth one is, suppose you have a lot of links inside your pages. So the best practice is that whenever the user click on that particular link, then it should be grayed out, means the color should get changed. And no matter till the session is clear, cookies are clear, no matter how many times the user is coming back to the same page, the color should be in the grayed out. Okay, this means if it is in red, it should be blurred, or if it is blue, it should be turned out some different color, so that it gives the information to a user that this particular link is already clicked and you already visited the page and you viewed it. If you want to view again, you can click okay, there's no restriction on that, but it gives the information to user that this page is already clicked and the content is already viewed, right? That's the must have the checklist. Then the entire website, the look and feel of the pages should be good. That means the quality of the pages should be good. That means you should use right font size, right coloring, right images on the place. It should not look awkward, the page and page links, page design. If you are using embedded videos, images, whatever it is, right, it should be neatly, cleanly placed on your page, and the user should feel good. Okay, that type of design you should have. rather than you somewhere you increase your font size, somewhere you give different font style, coloring and all that. It is a very bad practice. Okay, and the last one is less time to complete the task. Means you should keep your page and information where if any user log into your site or going through your site, in matter of few minutes you should be able to understand what is this purpose of this site web page, right? So design the website in such a way that with very less time user should be able to understand your complete picture, right? So these are all the 5 to 6 checklist, must have checklist for any website. So other than this you can include many, as and when you increase your usability testing you can add some more checklist. And finally what you can do is you can put it in a document and you can show it to your developers or the client. Okay, now let's quickly get into the examples and let's understand whatever the checklist that we have given here. We'll go one by one and we will see how it is coming on the real-time web pages. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to show you that the fourth point, or the fourth point here, right, there's some mistake in these points. So total 6 checklist we have. The fourth one is already visited link should be marked in red or different color so that it indicates that user is already clicked. See, I've just I just searched the IRCTs and I already visited this site, so that's why if you see this is in blue and this is slightly, the color is got changed. Okay, this means what? It the site is saying to me that you already clicked on this site and you visited, right? Then so like that. Okay, so then these are all, whenever I click on this link and coming back to the page, the same page, the all links will be the color changes. So this is the one of the example, right, that we need to see and look in the web page by doing the usability testing. And here I have one web page, make my trip. So as per our usability checklist, let's understand how it's look. Now so let's click on logo. So when we click on the logo, it should take me to the landing page. That's the home page. I think this is the flight section is the landing page. Let's confirm it. Let me click on buses. Okay, then now we are in the bus page. Suppose if I'm clicking this logo, it should take me to the landing page. Yes, this is happening, right? So then we also discussed about alt tag. Okay, logo should always landing to the home page is happening. Important feature should be left and top, that is there here, all or top, the all important features are put on the top of this page. Then the third thing is that alt text should be given when symbol used, right? Let's understand where the symbol. So this is the symbol, yeah, this is the symbol, but there is no word. This is the bad practice. Okay, so there is no alt tag given here. Okay, so like this you can list out where and all there is the important usability is missing. You can list out and send it to your put it in your document and send it to your team so that they can fix it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, these are the symbols, but if you mouse over, it gives the purpose of this icon, right? But there are some areas they missed it. It happens, you can correct this. Okay, so this is how we can check one by one. Then already visited color, right? So let's see, is there any link? Okay, let me click on about us. This is the link and this is not changing. And okay, I am in about us page. Let me click on make my trip. It should be take to the landing page. Now let's go and see. Yeah, so this, see, I'm not saying this is not a bad design at all, but the usability perspective, if they change all these click actions, right, it's a really very good practice. That's what it means. Okay, basically we are not testing the functionality here. The testing is limited to only the friendliness of the application. Okay, so one is missing, two is missing actually, the already visited link and the symbol alt tag is missing. Navigation, look and feel, and last time to complete the task, I don't know. And look and feel is good. They have put proper images. There is nothing like font coloring and all that. It's really good. Less time to complete the task, so I'm able to understand. Suppose I want to book a bus ticket, right? So I can easily go to bus section. So this is what is, suppose if this bus caps and everything put it in the vertical list, that's a little bad practice actually, I would say. So it's all depends on how you look and feel on the site, right? Maybe I feel this is the right way to do, others feel no, I need it in the vertical tags and something like that. But it's always a it's always a call that um, uh, we can see how best we can fit the content. Okay, now let's move to the another website. This is insurance, Bajaj insurance site. Let's understand this logo click. Okay, let me click on the logo. Okay, nothing is happening. Okay, now this is the general insurance page. Now we are in the landing page, means they grayed out, that's good. Let's click on the bike. Okay, so if I click on the bike, it's taking me to the next tab. Okay, I want to see within the page how it's happening. Now we are in the climb section. Now yeah, now alt tag is coming in the logo. Let's click on the logo. Yeah, now it's taking me to the landing page, that's the card, right? So the important content features, they put it on the top navigation, that's okay. Now yeah, so they use this. Yeah, see, suppose if you just see this is some ring phone and this is some person, right? If you mouse over this, it says it's a login and it says climb assistance and it's a support, right? So that's what, wherever you see a symbol on your site, there should be alto given to that. That's what it is, and it's taking me to the home page, that's correct. And look and feel is good, and already visited link should be changed. Okay, so this is how we can test that. Okay, now let's go to banking application, Axis Bank, and see, this is logo is here but there is no alt tag. Okay, this is a bad practice. And yeah, symbol is here, it says okay, Axis support, it says check rates for fixed deposit, that's good. Okay, so in this site, wherever there is symbol, they have given the alt tag information, that's great. But the home logo missing alt tag, right? And let me click on business. Okay, now yeah, this is showing me the business banking page, that's correct. Let me click on the logo, let's see whether it's taking me to the landing page. It should landing to the personal banking. Yes, it's landing to the personal banking page. Okay, so yeah, so this 5-6 checklist, if you do right, it gives a good sense of how your website is behaving. Must have checklist, I would say. Okay, then links and all, okay, look and feel is okay, content is okay, images okay, and they should have all the images, they should have the alt tag, that's must. See here, union budget, the alt tag is coming, but here it's not coming. Okay, so these are all the gaps, I would say they must look into it. And it should be consistent across the site, that's what it is. Let's go to retail page. I've opened Amazon. Let's see how here. Okay, they have all the drop downs coming out. Now let me click on this premium, Amazon Premium TVs. Let me click on logo. It should me take to the home page. It's happening. Okay, this is the one thing. If you able to do this 6 checklist quickly, then that's good, and list out where and all the things are not there, and send it for a team to get the fix. And other one is, since the user is everyone has the smartphone and everybody open the site in the phone itself. If they don't open the app, if you're opening the app on the phone, then that's fine, that's a different issue, because the application is all together, it's developed on Android. But the normal web page, if you're opening in the smartphone, then there should be there is some issues, right? So that we need to see. So now how to see that? Let's say when you change to this website view to mobile view, how your website is performing in the perspective of the usability, right? We will see that. Okay, now what I did, I just opened the developer console on Chrome. Now this is the desktop view. Okay, suppose I want to change it to the mobile view, right? Then open developer console and click on this icon. Now this is how it looks in the Android device or mobile device, right? So this is the screen. You can change the screen and things like that here, some settings that you need to do. Okay, then see, now you try to do the same testing here. Okay, try click on logo and see what's happening, and things like that, and click on bus, same thing. Okay, so the view that appearing here, it's the exactly the same view when you open this site in the mobile phones. Okay, so here also the same thing, whatever the checklist that we have, right? We have to do this. Okay, and see whether it's landing on the same page. Is there any issues when you switch to the mobile view, things like that. Okay, this looks fine. Then let's see this, how it's appearing, right? So this is how it looks like in the phone. And let's see, let me click on this. It's going to the landing page. Okay, car. Now let's click on bike. It's taking me to the different window. Let me click on cyber. Okay, and then what we can do, explore. Okay, we are in cyber. Let's click on the home page. Now we are in the car, that's the landing page, right? Then explore car insurance. Okay, now we are in the car insurance sub pages. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, so now click on this. Okay, yeah, so this is how we need to switch between the desktop versus mobile screen, and perform the usability, and analyze how it's happening, the flow wise, the view wise, whether user is able to understand the content information, or the icons are self-explanatory to a user. Is there any missing alt tags present in the site? So all this you need to list out and send it to a development team for the fixes. So without that also, it's user can perform the task, but it's a good practice when you see improve. If your website is self explanatory to a user, it will attract many users on your site, and the probability of the traffic is more, and the content whatever you are have on the site is reachable to maximum users. That's what it is. Okay. I hope this very useful session. Thanks for watching.